This is going to be so much fun. Bring on your damaged hair, dry hair, coarse hair, curly hair, long hair, short hair. It does not matter. You guys, Dennis Simeone has done it again. And he is bringing you the world launch of a brand new limited edition formula of his incredible cleansers and conditioners. It's called the XtraOrdinary Elev8'd High5 Collection. It's inspired by the world's highest peaks where only the most resilient plants can thrive. He is bringing you an all-in-one new formula. So if you need moisture, if you need scalp care to exfoliate and hydrate your scalp, if you want big, mega volume, we're talking a 244% increase in volume. You see it on your screen. And if you just want healthier looking hair in general, this brand new formula is for you. It's new. It is small batch, as always, and it's limited edition, and it is 4 completely brand new scents. We have Alpine Bloom. This is your powdered floral. It is light, serene, fresh, and floral with white lily and pink peony. We have Skybound Peaks, crisp alpine breeze. It's fresh and green with an icy mint and pine needles. We also have Mountain Eclipse. This one is your amber vanilla veil. It's warm and mysterious, right? But it has amber, vanilla, and floral notes. And the one I got to experience today is called Summit's Glow. It is a creamy saffron sunset. It is this warm and creamy scent with saffron, amber, and vanilla. You can't go wrong with any of them. These are the super size, if you can't tell already. It's an 8 times the size. Normally they're 4 ounces. You are getting 32 ounces. They come with the pumps. The shampoo is a $110 value because it is that super size. The conditioner is a $118 value. You're looking at $228 you would normally have to spend. Today, $54.98. That breaks down to about $27-ish each. We have free shipping. We have 3 flexible payments, and guess what? Yes, we have auto ship. Oh my goodness, even on a small batch limited edition. So I cannot wait to tell you all about this formula. We're gonna talk about the inspiration behind this, and we're gonna get Dennis Simeone in here to do it. He is the founder of Tweaked. He is the ingredient hunter and the newly married man. Congratulations.
Yeah,
I haven't seen you since, so welcome.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
This is gonna be incredible. A new formula. You were always
a whole new
tweaking.
brainchild.
Yeah, and this is something I imagine took quite some time to get together.
Yeah, they always do.
Yeah.
The fact that we're always looking at different solutions, basically, and when it comes to volume, this is it. So I'm getting close to, I call it the end of my career, but I've been doing this 26 years now.
Wow.
Everything's gotten better and better, but we're scoring pretty insane numbers, 244% increase in volume. So
incredible. Look at my hair. I mean, it's huge.
It's a shampoo conditioner.
I used it today for the first time. Yeah, just shampoo and conditioner.
And you'll see, because then we have the 7-second, I call it the 7-second miracle. It's coming up next that works with it. But I call it biosculpting, basically, that these ingredients, they all grow at high peaks. And what I've learned is that they're extraordinary. That's what I've nicknamed it, and that's what the collection's about. So basically, these plants, they've been around for centuries. Some are adaptogens, and basically, they've adapted to their surroundings. So think of it, high up the peak, blizzards, these plants.
Like extreme conditions.
So they adapt. So I was able to take what makes them adapt, put that all together. I call it the high 5. So I went to 5 different zones. And how do we achieve volume from it? Like I call it, I nickname it biosculpting, because it's basically that thermoactive gel that I have as a base. It attaches onto the hair, and with heat. So when you come out of the shower and you start blow drying, it starts swelling up.
Now.
It swells up, gives you stability, and you score. So it's up to you. The more heat you give it, the bigger and better it gets. So even in the sun, normally your volume dissipates. This is going to get bigger.
This makes sense now, because today, in all transparency, it was the first time I ever used it. My hair felt great. It always does with Tweaked, but it felt super silky and really hydrated. While I was blow drying, I literally came out of the bathroom. I said, babe, look at my hair, to my husband. He's like, okay, you look like a lion right now. I was like, I'll take it, you know?
It's like, and I've learned this ingredient, that base, I knew when I found it, this thermo gel, so it's reversible. There's nothing else like it on the planet. It's a vehicle, so I'm able to now take ingredients, these high 5, And these ingredients are really special because they've learned how to adapt. So that's what we're looking for, is that product to be on your hair that adapts to what you want it to do. In this case, I've basically loaded it, encapsulated it. We have nano technology, so little mini particles that embed and go into the hair. That's the magic. So it's in there. It's basically staying dormant until you give it heat. And when you give it heat, you get the lift.
Heat makes your hair look better versus normally when we put heat onto our hair, it makes it worse,
yeah,
right?
And the shampoo's clarifying, so you're gonna get a beautiful creamy lather. So when I say clarifying, it's gonna remove everything off your hair.
Wow.
So that we get a clean canvas, but without stripping it. So it's really creamy. It's conditioning, and then the conditioner, that's where the magic is, because that's where we have that thermo sculpting with that thermo gel. We've embedded the ingredients, these high peak XtraOrdinary. So it's a winter formula as well. So it's been specifically designed to work even better in the winter. Because in the winter, well, at least where I'm from, like our winter's winter.
Cold, cold
that's
and
why
dry
if I smile
air.
now, my lip, I came in, I'm like, I can't smile.
Your lips hurt.
And my lip
what did I
split,
say?
Starts bleeding.
I said, go get your rescue cream.
And I put it on now,
and
it
he
stops,
said, I
so
don't
it's
have
working.
any. I said, we have some, Dennis.
Well, it works.
So everybody's hair looks amazing. I love the lather with this. I mean, it truly is a rich, creamy lather. I know you guys saw that.
You see the hair, it's fluffy.
In everybody's hair, and I noticed it's not weighed down, it's super soft. And this one, Dennis, you really focused on moisture, scalp care, and hair volume. And that gives us healthier looking hair overall, but my scalp felt so hydrated. It was amazing.
Yeah, so look, I can only do this one time. That's why you're going to see a collection or a series, first one being with the high five, so high altitude, and it just makes sense for winter. Then we'll probably go to the jungle. Jungle or desert, that's what you'll see next. Totally different, texture, different quality, and different result, but this is the one time, the one thing that we're doing this year that will give you the biggest volume.
Yes, look at this.
That's why I just want you guys to know. So this is the one time that we do, especially in a super size, a shampoo, conditioner, base, and the whole day is dedicated to this to make it really easy for you to achieve not just volume though, but you see even color shifting. That's the beauty of it, and that's what I've gotten a lot better at. We're not stripping, we're putting into the hair what you need. And as you age, you deplete, more lipids, fatty acids. So these plants that I've discovered, that's what they hold. So that's why there's not just one, we went to 5.
And on
those
top
5
of that,
give me what I need to give you.
I love that you also give us like the Ojan oil, the Moroccan clay, the glacier water, rosehip oil. I mean, these are not normal ingredients. Iceland moss. Hyaluronic acid, alpine rose, like what?
When we do the extraction, it's a drop. So but it's potent, and that's the great thing about these extraordinary ingredients that learn to adapt. They become very powerful.
And it's all clean beauty. That's a big deal, you guys. Clean beauty certified.
Wow, those highlights.
Yes, look at how her color. Her color is more vibrant. You can see the shine. Your hair is not weighed down. And when you're looking for extreme moisture and you really want to treat your scalp, sometimes other products will then in turn weigh your hair down and it feels greasy.
Yeah, they're
and
coating it. So they're basically making it thicker by putting all the emulsifiers, basically these waxes that attach onto the hair. They feel nice, but they start collecting debris. They get sticky, especially with heat. So when you start blow drying, you don't get grip, you get slip, and that brush then doesn't give you what it's designed to give you. Heat with a brush, a round brush, and the right product, you should be able to easily achieve a wonderful head of, whether it's texture. In this case, we're going with a styled volume, but you see the smoothness and the shine. Like that, this is all done, believe it or not, with a shampoo conditioner.
Correct. That's all I use.
There's no styling in her hair. We've reduced the number of styling products that we started with 10 years ago. We don't need them.
Well, this is like an ultimate multitasker, right? And I also noticed I curled my hair at, it was 5:30 this afternoon. It's now midnight, and the curl stayed. And usually on the day I wash my hair, I have to curl it like 5 times before I come out on the air because it falls out. So I was really surprised by that.
Yeah, and we're gonna teach you now how you extend it with what we're gonna show you next.
Which is basically
and so another brainchild. Basically, it's a fluid treatment. Because we want it to go to every single strand. You apply, as long as you apply this last. So shampoo, conditioner, you bring this in, and if it's the last thing to touch your hair, then you're going to get when you add the heat to it. So it's a liquid that'll turn into a cream.
Okay.
And that cream basically now is embedding itself. It's nanoparticle. It's the ozone taking all the other High5 ingredients and driving it even deeper into the hair shaft. You'll see a 98% reduction in breakage. So you're getting the volume. You bring this in. You reduce the breakage as well. So if you have really fragile hair, this is like a dream for you today.
So this is the bonus buy. This is brand new. We're calling it your splash mask, which is really, it's a liquid.
7 seconds, it stays in your hair, you rinse it out, and done.
It's fast. So if you buy the Today's Special, you will get the bonus buy mask for $29.99. If you're not buying the Today's Special, it is $86. That is a $56 savings with your Today's Special, and that's also a world launch brand new product.
Yeah, formula as well. There's nothing else like it on the planet. It's not a water treatment. This is actually, again, a thermal, I call it thermal sculpting, another way of delivering these actives faster to the hair. So on day 2, what you can do is, if you're gonna, or the second time that you're going to wash your hair, eliminate the conditioner. You can even eliminate the shampoo if you want, because it cleanses as well.
And use the bonus buy?
Yeah, just use the bonus buy. And Johnny, what'd you use there? About a teaspoon or a tablespoon?
About a tablespoon. Okay.
Yeah, so you've got a 16-ounce mega size of it. You don't need to use a lot, but basically you put it into your hair, and once it touches water with friction, that thermoactive base comes alive, it puffs it up, and it starts to attach. It creates a bond onto the hair shaft, so now it has a veil on it. And once you add heat to it, you'll get volume. No heat, it stays as a conditioning treatment, as a leave-in.
I gotta tell you guys at home, truth be told, honestly, if you've never used Tweaked and you are looking, this hair, let me just start over. This is all my hair. And the reason I say that is at least once or twice a week, someone will ask me, oh, where did you get your extensions done? What do you... I'm not saying Tweaked grew my hair. What I am saying is Tweaked made my hair so strong that I am not seeing thousands of hair strands on the floor. When we talk about a reduction in breakage, it's a big deal. If you're trying to grow your hair out, maybe use a product that helps your hair with its strength and resilience. If you are looking for shine, moisture, volume, and scalp care. That's your skin as well. If you want to exfoliate and hydrate your scalp, this is a brand new world launch formula. So if you're just joining us, welcome. This is the launch. You get first dibs on all 4 brand new scents, which we're about to tell you about in depth. But these are the 8x super size shampoo and conditioner. It's called the High5 Collection. Dennis was inspired by the plants that are growing at the world's highest peaks, the most resilient plants in the world, and bringing you these incredible clean beauty cleanser and conditioner. It's a $228 value. If you're shopping with us right now, you get both for $54.98. FlexPay is $18 and change. We ship it to you for free. Auto ship is far and away the most popular option.
Yeah, and I'd say go that way.
Continue to get this limited edition over and over again at the same Today's Special price point, but that's the only way you secure and reserve future treatment or shipments, because once this is gone, this is gone. So we're excited you're getting it.
Yeah, nowhere else in America. All the quantities here. We have a small amount, like when we bring it to the UK or even Canada, it's like 2,000.
Wow. So can we talk about these scents real quick? And then we'll talk about the formulas. They're amazing.
Yeah, I've got a whole,
they're all brand new.
Yeah, if you like what I've given you in the past when it comes to fragrance, and we're so different from everyone else. My biggest passion is, put the hair aside, I've always been about the fragrance. So that's why I used hair care as the delivery, but in this case, these are almost eau de perfume, really. Some of you will probably not even use your eau de perfume anymore and just go with your, because your hair is, think of it, it's like a diffuser.
This is the one I use, Summit's Glow. So maybe we start there, because this one is really creamy saffron sunset. It's warm and delicious.
Well, we had the Legendary in the past, and we had the Sunset, geez, I forget the name now.
Oh gosh, we'll come back to that.
Yeah, well, basically that is a similar base, if the people that use that one, because that was far the #1 scent of last year that we ever launched. In this case, bringing in the saffron, thank God I did, and that saffron is so expensive though. When you're using it as a pure, like in other words, it's an absolute. What it did is it just took away that when someone gets annoyed at a fragrance, it's because it's too piercing.
Okay.
This just toned it all down and just made it so seductive and just balanced it perfectly. It is beautiful.
It is warm and creamy. You
Yes.
notice that amber and vanilla. Mountain Eclipse has been very popular, and this one is that warm and mysterious, we say, with the amber, vanilla, and floral notes, though.
Yeah, so that one,
Eclipse.
again, I love my amber vanilla, but I'm always looking at ways of how can I make it better?
Yeah, sure.
Living in Canada, the winter, I hate winter, but what I love about winter is the crispness of the air.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to achieve with all of these, based on the 5 zones that I was, and in discovering all this between the last 5 years. There's always been this crispness that I wanted to.
Fresh.
Yeah. How do I attach that? How do I bring that into a fragrance? And bringing in these florals that we found that grow in the area worked. It's got, I call it a bit of an icy base to it.
Ooh.
And that's what makes it mysterious, but it's not minty, but it's a bit there that it's not annoying. It's
Yeah,
just
it has
so
a crispness.
it's perfect. Yeah, I love it.
This
Bright
one
amber
is-
vanilla, it's beautiful.
This one's beautiful too. Skybound Peaks, that's that fresh and green.
Yeah.
Also has that icy mint and pine. But
Yeah.
not like a Christmas tree. Not
No,
pine like
or-
you would think. It's like if you're walking through a forest and it's fresh.
Yeah, or that pine car freshener.
Yeah,
My dad used to have it in his car.
Yeah.
So I'd always cut it and throw it away. And where did it go? And then you buy a place called Canadian Tire. You can get 50 of them.
Yeah, right?
They smell beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
okay.
goodness. But yeah, I
so
love
it's
this
definitely
one.
not that, because that just, you can see it sets off triggers.
Yeah, right? And then finally, Alpine Bloom. This one is that more fresh and floral. So white lily, pink peony. It's like a powdered
more feminine.
floral. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really, they're all romantic. They're all
Yes.
sexy.
Yeah, look, when you get them at home, and that's why I'm saying, look, the performance, there's nothing else like it. This is the best I'll ever give you when it comes to volumizing with the shampoo conditioner and the bonus buy. It gives you even more control with that you can break down that breakage down to almost perfection, 98%. It works on every single hair type, so you don't have to worry about are they different formulas? Nah.
Sure.
Made them universal, but you can now make it adapt for you, bringing in we call it the bonus buy.
Yeah, don't miss that bonus buy.
Yeah.
That's also brand new and it's already very popular. That's the elevated mask, and it's a 7-second flash liquid to lather. It's really interesting, but you only need to leave it on for 7 seconds. It's coming up in just a bit, but if you get the Today Special, the bonus buy is $29.99. That's a $56 saving, so you might want to grab it.
And it's not hard to use, because you could either use it to replace your conditioner, you can replace your shampoo. It doesn't matter, just bring it in.
Yeah.
But if you use it as the last thing that touches your hair, you get volume. If you bring it in and it's not your last thing, so if you shampoo, then you use the bonus buy, the 7-second, which we're showing you there, which is a liquid.
Yeah.
It's like, it'll come out looking like, almost like a thicker water, a fluid, I call it. And then once it touches water and friction, the thermal aspect comes alive.
Yes.
So it's heat, right? So with heat, you'll see it. It literally gets thicker. And that's what the nanoparticles that are inside, which is the ozone, finally, I get to use it in the way I wanted to use it as a carrier. It drives in all of these high elevation ingredients, and as you walk around or for the day, there's a veil on your hair. You're not gonna feel it other than when the heat comes in, you'll feel it.
Okay.
And then it gets soft. It puts a soft touch to the hair, but it gives you grip. It gives you hold.
See,
it's a
I need
whole new way
that.
of getting hold. You're in control, and you can change it. So if you add more heat, it gets bigger, thicker. If you take the heat away, it'll go back to smooth.
That's your bonus buy, and it's such a great deal. We'll have a full presentation coming up, but it's already very popular.
That was
And
water or
it's
fluid.
amazing how quickly
Yeah.
that changed. And you only need to leave it on for 7 seconds.
Yeah, and it'll keep growing and growing, and then you eliminate it. You
Wow.
just rinse it out. And you can even not rinse it all out. I want you to play with it. It's so cool. It basically allows you now, that almost becomes your styling product, like a styling cream that's attaching onto the hair. Because I always find less is more. You don't have to have 5 different products, to achieve what you need to achieve, because that just builds up. I always call them Band-Aids. Without any hold, I can give you set hair.
It's amazing.
You don't even need Velcro rollers anymore.
And usually to achieve a style, it would have to be like helmet hair. Like you couldn't actually touch your hair, and I just can't stop.
It's crispy.
It feels so soft. Yeah, I don't want crispy, crunchy hair. I like my potato chips like that, not my hair. So I'm very excited for those of you just joining us. We're super busy, which makes me so happy. You are getting first pick at a world launch. This is the brand new formulation that Dennis is bringing us.
Yeah, 25 years. This one, I gotta say, formula-wise, it took a long time to perfect because we already had high numbers. How do I make it better?
Yeah.
That thermo-base, this gel that came actually in a form of a eye drop when I damaged my eyes. That's what things happen sometimes by accident.
Right.
My eyes are still messed up, by the way. That's why I have to write everything so big now. I can't see anything. But hey, I got that gel. And that gel, basically, and as I've learned it, it is so cool because it works by temperature. It's reverse. So basically, when you melt something, it turns to liquid.
Sure.
Well, this thing, when you try to melt it, it gets stronger and thicker. So using that as a bond, so we're basically like a bondo. It goes onto the hair, and now I've learned how to control it, and it just got better with that 7-second, but it's in the shampoo conditioner, so
what that means for you, this big number Dennis mentioned, and this is measured, instrumentally tested by using this, a 244% increase in hair volume. That is the big va-va-voom. And let's not forget, this brand new formula is really focused on moisture, scalp care, exfoliating and hydrating your scalp, hair volume, obviously, with that huge number, and honestly, an overall healthier looking hair. So this is something that everybody
never makes sense with volume.
Right. I have to say, too, your beautiful wife, Amanda. Wife now.
Wifey.
She's live on Skype right now. I saw you, Amanda. Hello and welcome.
Hi.
And your hair is big and voluminous, too. Look at us.
You know the secret. You know her secret now, so she had it way before everybody else.
I had a feeling. She was test piloting this, right?
Yes, exactly.
So what do you think? I mean, for people watching, we've never seen this before or heard about it.
Yeah, I love how it gives you volume, but it's touchable, it's soft, it's shiny, something you don't normally get with something that gives you volume. And all the scents are so good. I'm actually loving, what's it called again? The Skybound Peak. That's my favorite.
Yes.
Yeah, you
everyone's
can't.
Gonna have a different favorite.
That with the mask, that's what I used tonight when I washed my hair. It's an amazing combination.
Yes, I agree. And the Skybound Peaks, that's the one, it's described as crisp alpine breeze, you guys. So fresh and green with icy mint and pine needles. It's so refreshing and invigorating.
See, it's Canada. Canada in the winter.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you know what? We can see in your before and after right now how much your hair has transformed since that before photo from 2021.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fuller, it's long, it looks healthy, and I love your color.
I wish you guys could see a photo from before I started using Tweaked because it was the worst of the worst. I couldn't grow my hair past my shoulders. There was so much breakage, and this is what you can expect when you're using it for 7+ years. It just gets progressively better.
And it's really cool because you get to see it in studio with some of the models that we have first time, right? And you see a difference. But then you go the 7 years. And think of it now as just I would say in the last 3 years is where I went formula-wise, so a whole different place.
Yeah.
And the progression, I'm proud. Sorry, it took 20. That would have been 23 years. It just takes time to find the right balance of things, and that gel just gave me what I've been just missing. And I was close to it. I was trying to make it my own way, but. Yeah, that little bit of technology, when you drive it in with these high-powered, wild-crafted, picked by hand. Think of it, a lot goes into this. And that's why it works so well. These plants are charged. They're in the middle of nowhere. There's no plantations. They grow, and think of it, people live in these areas too, but some of them have to travel for about 2-3 weeks to go get it.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
So it takes time, small amounts, but it's worth it.
Well, this is a limited edition, brand new formula. Look at the color. The way her, especially when you have
that's
gray
unbelievable.
hair, it can sometimes take on a yellow tinge
Yeah,
or
see, now you
tint.
don't need those purple shampoos.
Yes.
Saving steps, basically, like you're gonna save your hair, because then at that point, your hair is gonna come back again. So if you're finding that you're thinning out, it could be from stress.
Yeah.
I found myself, I was so stressed out that I started feeling it. Okay, I'm starting to get thinner and thinner.
Yeah.
But fatter and fatter.
How does this happen?
What happened? I came back from the wedding, I think it was 15 pounds heavier.
Wow.
Lost it within four or 5 days, just being back to work.
Wow, isn't that funny? That's amazing what can happen, you know?
Yeah, and what the point I'm making is with stress. So these plants, they weren't like, whether a bird dropped a seed, however they got there. And they were probably really upset because they're like, oh, wait a minute, it's really cold.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to die, so they learned how to adapt. And that's what, if you're wondering why is he going there, why these plants? Because they've survived, some of them, for centuries.
They can handle
they
extreme
have been there.
conditions.
Some of these old adaptogens, they've been there for millions of years.
So think about how that translates to hair care. Having these ingredients in your hair goes through extremes. Extreme hot, extreme cold, we're teasing it, we're using hot tools on it, we're trying a million different products. This is why it's important, because now you're giving us the resources
to
help control our hair, to strengthen, to give shine and really moisturize. I mean, everyone's hair is so touchably soft. If you are just joining us, we're winding down this first presentation. This is an incredible value. These are super size bottles with a pump. Regular size is 4 ounces. These are 32 ounces, and at our price point, it breaks down to $22.50 for each bottle. That is insanity. I mean, even the 4-ounce size costs more than that.
The 333 pumps each, so you have almost 700
But you got to get it tonight,
applications.
And that's why so many people are doing auto ship, because you will continue to get it at that price for the foreseeable future.
The only ones on the plant wall, other than England and in Canada. Although Trump wants to make us party you. So who knows, we might be Americans soon enough.
But this is the place to be right now to be able to pick this up. That's the auto ship option. Should we go through the scents one more time real quick? Because I know that's so important when we're washing and cleansing. My whole bathroom smelled incredible. I used Summit's Glow today. That's the creamy saffron amber vanilla.
Well, and I'm finally going to launch eau de perfumes, like real.
Yeah.
Finally.
Well, maybe this should be one. It is beautiful.
But of course, mine are going to be different, and I'm eliminating alcohol as well. So they're coming up. So just stay tuned.
That's exciting.
So where do you want to start?
Okay,
saffron?
Let's start Summit's Glow. Yeah, the saffron.
Okay, so that's where I've never used saffron as a lead. I've always wanted to, but it's expensive, and you got to know how to. And you just have to have the right base, and found the right base. So this colder version of an amber vanilla, I just found it to be a little too piercing. I needed something to break that down and just kind of mellow it out in the saffron. Perfection. It's so sophisticated. It's like a Tom Ford scent.
Correct. Yeah, that's actually a perfect way to describe it. And then Mountain Eclipse, also with that amber vanilla veil, but this one has the floral notes under. It's very clean smelling. It's interesting.
Yeah, so that one, if you like anything to do with from baby powders to soap, but not like the, oh, that smells like baby powder. Oh, that's soap.
Yeah.
It just has a clean aroma to it. It's almost like clothing on a line, but in the middle of winter at 15,000 feet above sea level with some florals sitting underneath.
And then Skybound Peaks. This is the one that your wife Amanda loves. It's the crisp alpine breeze. It's green, icy mint with pine. Yeah,
it has a bit of zest to it. So clean and green, best way to explain it. Almost like our spa scent, but not so spa-ish, and the mints come into it from the rosemaries, and it's just, but you won't be able to pick one out from the other. I've basically made it invisible, so it's just a balanced aroma where it's not like, oh, so piercing.
Right.
It's not going to give anyone a headache, and if you are going to wear it with something else, it's a layering scent, so it will work.
Just a fresh, crisp, breeze. And then Alpine Bloom, that's the powdered floral. And that one is super feminine. It's gorgeous. And the white lily and the pink peony really keeps things fresh. Do you remember
we had the limited edition tulip, and it was the pink vanilla?
Yes.
It's very similar to that, but more wintry. So if you liked the Tulupia, it was the pink vanilla cream. This is probably the closest that I can say that it's to.
Listen, you can't go wrong with any of them, you guys. These are huge. Just a reminder, 8 times the regular size with a pump, $110 value just for the shampoo, conditioner $118. Today at under $55, you're getting these for about $22.50 each. Like that, I feel like my math is wrong right now. Somebody correct me. That's not right. 25 is 50, so $27, excuse me. Math is not my strong point, shopping is. Regardless, it's a fabulous value, it's free shipping, and the auto ship is far outselling the single ship, so I want you guys to dive in on that. You can cancel auto ship anytime you want, just so you know. So this is not something, what you're doing is reserving, continuing to receive the Today Special at the Today Special price point. But there's a limited amount of those as well, because everything Dennis brings us is small batch. It's clean beauty. He's literally going to the ends of the earth, you guys, to bring you these incredible products. Now, the bonus buy. We've got to get to this.